Hi everyone, Masha from Russia here, playing Neverwinter. I've been playing this MMO for a couple of weeks now and decided to make a few episodes describing my impressions about the game.
Spend your astral diamonds here.
So it's free, as you probably know. Free to play, it's in beta, but it's not a weekend just beta, it's forever beta. You can play it, you can spend the money in the store. I haven't spent any money. And this episode we're just gonna take a look at what the game has to offer. Now, I play Guardian Fighter. I'm level 29, which is about halfway to the maximum level. Level 29 here. Maximum level right now is 60. Guardian Fighter is a tank. This is what I'm wearing, these are my stats. I'm not gonna do any character creation episodes. So what does an average day in Neverwinter look like? It looks actually quite nice. So, the money system. You have usual money, gold, silver, copper. You can buy kits with it, which I'll explain later what it is if you don't know. I think you can buy some gear with it. I don't buy gear, I just use gear I find. And you can buy a horse for 5 gold, which is not at all, as you can see, is hard to get. Also you can buy companions. Kinda like in Skyrim, you can have a companion, you can have only one at a time. I do have 2 companions, one you get for free at level 16.
Spend your astral diamonds here.
And you can buy another one for 2 gold. And you have 3 slots by default, and you can unlock more slots using Zen currency, which will explain a bit later on what it is. Now, so this one I got for free, and your companion levels with you. You have to have the companion summoned, and the companion gets all the experience you get once they hit the next level. It's actually not a level, it's a rank. No idea what that is. Max 15, she's 14. Once she hits the top of the bar, I can send her for training, or I can keep her around. The experience she gets if she's not trained will still accumulate and count towards the next level. What I do, I send her for training, which usually doesn't take more than 30 minutes. Well, actually never takes. It takes like 5 seconds level 1, and then it increases up to 30 minutes. And I summon this guy instead, and I get him to the next level, and when I send him for training, I get her, etc, etc. This is a cleric, this is a wizard. As a tank I need one or the other for healing or more DPS, depending on whether I'm soloing or in a group. That's the companions. The other currency is Astral Diamonds. And for Astral Diamonds you can buy items in the store, you can buy items on the auction. That's about it. Now you can get Astral Diamonds in the game, playing the content. Once you get to
your astral diamonds for wondrous items.
this city, what you can do, here's Rick's
There are things to be
Daily
done.
Foundry, Daily PvP Domination, Daily Dungeon and Daily Skirmish. Now, 2 features I love about this game. Foundry is player-made missions, so once you reach level 15 I believe, you can use the Foundry to create your own missions. Here are the job boards, which will list all player-made quests. Once you accept the quest, you can do the quest and it will download the content as you do it. That's the Foundry for you. The player-made quest will scale to your level, which is really good. PvP Domination is your usual PvP 5-on-5 team, capturing points. Skirmishes are group of 5. It's not exactly a dungeon, it's just a map with an objective. It can take from like 10 to 15 minutes to go through, depending on how good your group is. We'll do one of those in a separate episode. And then dungeon is a dungeon, again a group of 5. Second feature I love about this game is press K, you sign up for PvP. Well, many games have this, but you can sign up for the dungeon and you can sign up for the skirmish, meaning I don't have to sit around and spam chat with, oh my god, I'm looking for group, I'm a guardian, blah blah blah. All I have to do is press join, and it will notify me once a group is available. Now you can see dungeon says estimated playtime 45 minutes. As a guardian, I never have to wait. I'm suspecting this is because it probably, the mechanic of the game, gathers groups with a tank. So since I'm a tank, there's probably a bunch of wizards and thieves and whatnot waiting around for a tank in the queue, so once I queue up, I immediately get a group, which is really really nice.
Exchange your astral diamonds for wondrous
This woman
items.
is yelling, exchange astral diamonds. One important thing you buy with astral diamonds is scrolls of identification. So this is from Dungeons and Dragons. You will loot a bunch of unidentified items which you have to identify. Lesser scroll, really cheap, identifies items up to level 29. This one up to 59, and this one maximum level 60. I didn't really go through stores that much. The one thing I want from the store is more backpack space. So you start out with these slots right here,
Exchange your astral
which is what,
diamonds
6
for
times 5,
wondrous
30.
items.
You get the adventurous knapsack later on at about level 12 or 10, I don't recall, and that's it. Now let's look at the store. There's a Zen store. Zen apparently is the currency for the games of the company who made this game. I don't even remember what the name is, don't care. I'm not gonna buy Zen, so here we go. What I want is greater bag of holding. It costs 1000 Zen. So if I'm a player who doesn't want to spend any money, what I do,
Exchange your astral
I do
diamonds
all
for
these dailies,
wondrous items.
which give me rough astral diamonds. Beauty divination, rough astral diamonds, daily dungeon 3000 rough astral diamonds, and daily skirmish, I did it very late yesterday, so it'll be available later. I accumulate rough astral diamonds and I exchange them in this store right here to buy Zen. I have 200 Zen so far, it's pretty expensive. I spent 37,000 astral diamonds per 100 Zen, but it's not too bad. I mean, I got this in 2 days. So in a week I'll probably have my bag, which is great. Other ways to get astral diamonds are you can sell items on the auction. Now another great thing is here are your materials for crafting. This space seems pretty much infinite. I'm not sure, I didn't hit the wall yet here. But I'm a happy player, why? Because I'm not gonna craft, I'm gonna sell all this shit. I sold 13 of these for 30,000 astral diamonds. So you can sell pretty much everything for astral diamonds, get astral diamonds and buy items in the store, and you don't have to spend your money if you don't wanna. You can buy character slots, companion slots, and bank inventory space, all with Zen. Now another weird currency is, see this thing here? This is a portable altar. Whenever you are in a resting spot, or near one of these, or near the temple in the city, you can pray to your god, which you choose during character creation, it'll reward you. First time you pray during a day, it'll reward you 1 celestial coin and 1 ardent coin. It'll also give you some rough astral diamonds and some experience. Now you can do this every hour, however the coins you will receive only once per day, and the coins you can use in the store here. So as you can see there's like a bajillion stores, astral diamonds in the woman, and then Zen store, and then Zen and astral diamond exchange, and now this one. Celestial Synergy Ardent Favor. So you can buy some shit using these coins. I didn't really look at it much. The only one I'm interested about is that key. Is there a key? I don't know. So once in a while you get the chest, the purple chest, which you need to buy a key for in the store. Now I thought I saw in a video on YouTube that you could buy a key here, so if you prayed for 7 days in a row you would get the key. I don't see it though, so I'm not sure about that anymore. There is definitely a key here. Storefront. No key here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Profession pack, blah blah blah. Oh, there we go. Enchanted key. 125 or 1000, slightly more for 10. It's not too bad. The chests, they drop quite often, so if you look at my bank, which is over there, I have about 10 chests already. Even though this is my pretty much first character and halfway to his maximum level. What else? That's pretty much it. So I grabbed a bunch of daily quests. One thing I forgot is these events right here. So this says profession, 2 minutes remaining. This is currently ongoing. If you click on it, it describes what it does. Loot skill node while event is active. Skill node. Each class has a skill. So fighters, they have dungeoneering skill, and as you go through game-made dungeons, so not player-made dungeons, unfortunately skill nodes don't occur there. But if you go through normal dungeons, there are skill nodes here and there. I, by default, can loot dungeoneering ones. Now, if I'm soloing, I'm pretty pissed when I find nodes meant for mages and clerics and thieves. So this is what you buy these kits for. You can buy them with gold. They cost silver and a half, and when you start out as a low level you don't have enough money usually. You'll buy 1 kit, 2 kits, but as you get high level it's really not a problem. So you can see I have a bunch of kits. So what this event means, when I loot a skill node, it will provide me bonus profession items while this is active. It's gonna be active for another minute and then skirmishes will kick in. Now, when skirmishes event is active, usually if I do a skirmish, what I get is some loot in the end, loot in the process, and experience in the end and in the process. However, while this is active, I'll also get 1,000 rough astral diamonds for every skirmish I do in the hour this is running. Arena PvP, unfortunately it doesn't give me astral diamonds, but it does give me 150 glory reward instead of normal glory reward. Glory is something you accumulate when doing PvP, and you can check how much you got here. I got not a lot, I don't PvP a lot. As a tank it's not as fun, but it's still fun. It's 5-on-5 random people. You can end up either on the winning team or losing team. Same chances pretty much. Now, other events there are is Foundry, which will give you extra experience, I believe, if you play a player-made mission from this board. And another one would be Dungeon, which is if you do a dungeon or start a dungeon within that hour. If you enter it within that hour, you will get extra loot. Dungeon is dungeon from here, so it's not just any dungeon, like the word dungeon, any cave or whatever you enter on your quest, which is what I thought before. It's not. Dungeon must be the dungeon you sign up for here. Another thing to mention is these things. So you can see there's only one dungeon, there's only one skirmish, and only one PvP map, sorta. Now dungeons change about every 10 levels, so I think first dungeon opened up for me when I was about level 12 or something. It changed to a different dungeon, a high level one, when I hit 20. And it's gonna change, I think, when I have hit 30. Skirmish, same. It starts when you level 6 with a very easy skirmish map. Then it changes as you go past 10 or 16 or somewhere in between, and then it changes again. I'm going to do a video of this skirmish here because it amuses me a lot. It reminds me of Diablo. One thing this game does as Diablo is loot. It just falls out of the mobs you kill, which you're gonna see if you watch my other episodes. So, my impressions on this game. When you start off, it is very, very linear. And it seems very, very easy. But it is. I haven't had any problems. I only died once accidentally in a dungeon because I was flung by a mob onto pikes in a trap and died. And I died second time because two people dropped out of a skirmish and we couldn't handle the mob on our own. Other than that, it's easy. Even in the dungeons so far, it seemed like people don't really need me as a tank. Like, if I wander off somewhere trying to find more nodes to loot that are hidden, they didn't have any problems except with the very, very end bosses. Now, however, as content gets higher level, it becomes harder. So the skirmish I have right now, like I said, when one person drops out of the group, the end boss isn't doable anymore. And it's not doable without a tank, and as a tank, I'm actually having trouble staying healed, especially if the cleric in the group is not healing me proactively, or if there is no cleric in the group. With my companion cleric, I have to drink potions all the time, it's not enough, so unless the group downs the mob very, very fast, it's a big issue. So I think it's gonna become even more complicated as I go higher in level. Now, my experience playing up to this level, first it seemed very linear, then I got really bored. However, having gotten to this point, the game does unlock stuff progressively, so you cannot pray to the gods until level 11, you can't do skirmishes until level 6, you can't do dungeons until level 16. Once you get to the level where you can do everything, it's fun. So for me as a casual gamer, I don't look for complexity that much in a game, not always, depending on the game. So this game is good if you want to bash in some skulls. It feels satisfactory when you bash in some skulls. If you want to do player-made quests, which are every one I did is good, and if you want to hoard things, so it appeals to two basic instincts of mine, which is bashing in skulls and hoarding shit. And it's easy to do so far. I mean, daily quests give you astral diamonds, which, by the way, I deceived you a bit. The dailies give you rough astral diamonds, which you can refine. They go 1-to-1 into my astral diamonds, and this is done apparently to limit the number you can refine, which is like 25,000 a day, to keep the market healthy or whatever. So yeah, like I said, I can hoard shit, it's easy, I run around, I loot, the game looks pretty, I have companions, I have whatever I want, I bash skulls in, I have fun, and it's effortless. It's effortless because I can sign up for a dungeon anytime I want, I get in right away. I can sign up for skirmish, I can sign up for PvP, I don't have to wait around as I used to in other MMOs for the group to gather for blah, I don't know. And so far the game mechanic is very good. So the main boss won't start until your entire group is there. There is no such things as, ooh, you didn't get into the room in time, you get locked out of the loot, etc, etc. So fight's really good, and surprisingly so because it is beta. So these are my impressions. I'm going to do daily dungeon, or just a dungeon but it's gonna be daily for me with the Astral Diamond reward. Dungeon skirmish, PvP, and player-made mission in separate episodes, so check those out if you like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.